Hello everyone, my name is Siobhan and I'm going to give you a few helpful hints for creating financial policies and procedures and some background on financial statements. I know, not everyone's favorite topic, but you will be glad you know these helpful hints down the road. So don't fall asleep just yet, I promise I will make this short yet helpful. Let's talk about best practices in creating financial policies and procedures. I know many staff that would rather keep this to the bookkeeper or accountant. I get it. You want to hit the ground running, get your ministry out there, all while doing God's work. That's what you're called to do. But just be sure you know what is going on behind the scenes in your office and in your books, even when you're fortunate enough to have an accountant. So here are a few pointers regarding financial policies and procedures. 1. Have accounting policies and procedures in place. This is an outline of certain financial guidelines you are putting in place for your organization. When you have a review or an audit done, the first question asked will be, where are your policies and procedures? They don't come with their set of rules on how you should run your organization, but they do want to make sure you are running it how you say you are. Another one, you set up your policies and procedures tailored for your organization. There are many templates online, but be careful when creating. You don't want to copy someone else's to make it easy because you want it to tell what your organization does. An example of a policy would be every month we reconcile or match our accounting software to our actual bank statement to be sure we have everything entered. The procedure would be how you actually do this. Just remember, even though policies and procedures can sound overwhelming, you can make it simple. You can start by getting a binder and writing down guidelines you want to follow. This can be a work in progress, continually adding to it. And don't forget, you can ask your board for help. I also want to touch on financial reporting. I know it sounds overwhelming, but I'm going to give you 2 helpful reports that I love to use. They tell you a lot of where your organization stands financially with just a page or 2. When it comes time to a donor asking or even a board meeting, you will be asked for financial statements. Your accounting software will have many reports, but I have narrowed them down to 2. 1, an income statement, also called a profit and loss statement. This report shows you in a set period of time, and you choose the dates, how much was brought in and how much was spent, therefore leaving your bottom line. Did you bring in more than you spent, or vice versa? Are you in the red or are you in the black? And of course, we all know you want to bring in more than you spend. The second report is to know is your statement of financial position, also called your balance sheet. This report shows your cash in the bank, any investments, assets such as building or equipment, your liabilities, things you owe, up to a specific date. Like we talked about, you may not have this background or you may not have the time to keep the books. I would recommend, when the time is right for your organization, that you hire a bookkeeper. If you are a new organization, I would say you'd be good with a part-time bookkeeper. You can also use a volunteer, and don't forget about those board member skills. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps the start of your nonprofit.